Fucking hell, Jimmy, I didn't expect you to come in. How you doing, man? And also, I did know that. Weird how the human body is caustic even to itself. The Deltarune music is just because I like it. I'm embracing the meme at the moment. How you doing, man? Also, don't get caught at work. I'm not that cool. As much as I like to hope so. But Oracle's more or less. Hey chat, how's it going? Why are you reconnecting? You're not. Weird. Twitch has been fucking weird for me recently. When I look at my like Twitch manager, like my stream manager and everything, every now and then it just says reconnecting chat, and I looked at my last stream, I looked at it and there was like 12 reconnecting chats in a row. I'll do my best, Jimmy. Enjoy the rest of your day at work. Yeah, today we are playing Sinking City, because I like Lovecraft, and all things Lovecraft are good. Wah! Christ almighty.
You fight for God, for honour, for country, for family, for yourselves I do not care, so long as you fight!
Chat, thank you very much for the continued sub. Thank you. I appreciate it, and it's your Prime sub as well. So that means even more to me, because it's your free one, and you decided to use it on this fucking face. Now, let me just check my rewards. I can't even remember what ones I still have. Yeah, I do still have Goggle Up on. I thought so. Cool. Right, anyway. On we go. Because I do already have the game booted up. These are still here, because why not? It adds to the theme. I booted up the game a couple days ago when I got it, just to test it out. I don't know if this would be recommended to play mostly with a controller or a keyboard. Probably a keyboard, given some of the weirdness of it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. And of course, we have Dr. Pepper. Still not sponsored, by the way. Even the ugliest monsters have vulnerable spots. Well, yeah, they're fucking self-esteem if you're coming at them like that. I've done it again, for fuck's sake. These games need to have a noise or something when it says press any button to continue. The audio seems a little less fucked than it was last time. When I played this the first time, the intro cutscene here was like, had like a 2-second desync on the noise. get yeeted. I feel like that dissolve was a bit unnecessary. Huh. I don't think your boat is meant to end up there, I'll be honest. Okay, already I'm seeing more tentacle in this game than I did in the other one. So... that could be a bonus. Might not be. Depends on your point of view. His face looks as fucked up as his mental state is right now. Ooh, a gun! I feel like I'm gonna be doing this a lot.
Hope I never have to use it. But something tells me I will.
Because for some reason in this game, E is not use, it is smack with shovel. Just why? Huh? Oh, okay, cool. Folding camera. Letter from Johannes Vanderberg. Dear Mr. Charles Reed. I'm not going to read out all the letters. As you've requested, I've researched the outbursts of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont, Mass. Turns out your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. This is clearly a German guy, but I'm not fucking. Let's move on. I've already seen these. C to activate T for more information. Okay. Now, how do? Oh yeah, how do I like that? Photo of trophy plate. Trophy plate with a strange fish. Looks very lifelike. I mean, that is a weird fish to just have, like, on a boat. I don't care if this is a Lovecraft game.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Monolith National Park, Oakmont. All evidence collected. Oh, nice. Hello, sir. Can I talk to you?
Now get out.
Thank you. Very kind.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes Vanderberg, at your service. I did promise
Sorry,
to
Johannes,
meet you
not
the moment
Johannes.
you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
Doesn't really make any sense, but okay.
That's an eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
I
Can
take it you're a
appreciate
big
that.
fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
Because who doesn't close the door with a sword?
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks.
That is a long flood.
Water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
Mood.
You said
Appreciate
you know
that.
someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Is that your way of saying he's an ugly fucker?
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature, scion of a robust bloodline, a philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
Well, if I fucking want to.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia. Gathering
Intelligentsia.
seeds
What a
of
word.
thought, like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand.
This land is
so
peaceful,
You
its
better
inhabitants
know where
can't.
to turn in search
Another
of
fucking lie of video game location.
That's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Not suspicious at all, is it? Okay, Oakmont City Port. A boat, presumably. Okay, so there's the Devil's Reef Hotel. Cool. There's a mark. Cool. Don't think I have my afterburner on, do I? I do not, actually. That'll be why my computer's so quiet right now. Right. Are you a fish person? You're definitely a fish person. What is this? This weird... Lambs are pretty... Mind's Eye.
The end is nigh. It will begin again. What is down comes up. The seed is sowed.
Same to you, Mr. Madman. Can I swim? Oh my god, I can. Nice. It's a neat little bit of freedom. I didn't expect. Oh, I'm starting to get hurt. Why am I getting hurt? Oh, okay, I ended up under geometry there. That's... The fuck? Apparently the water here is very polluted. It's toxic to the touch. Now what does Mind's Eye do? Well, you to see the unseen. You use Mind's Eye when you see distortion in the corners of the screen and hear a ringing sound. It may reveal images of the past, illusions, omens, or tracks that are otherwise invisible. Ooh. That's pretty fun. I'm assuming this is Mr. Frog. Oh my god, you are definitely a fishman.
No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is final.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
Jesus
My name's
Christ.
Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood.
I would not be
flows
proud
through
if I
our
looked like
veins.
you.
My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite...
Exquisite is not the word I would use either. Jesus, you are horrifying to look at.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Well, that's very kind of you. I'm glad you would take time out of your very hectic schedule at the moment to talk to me about this sort of thing.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong,
Return to monkey. I know, isn't it?
smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
Those damn fish people.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you.
Throgmorton the monkey
Tracking
man.
down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating place.
I don't want to fit in here.
Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you. I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. These fishermen supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest
I mean,
you
he
stop
didn't tell me
working
that
and see
earlier.
for
He just told me
yourself.
that this fisherman found his son, so...
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
Don't you take that tone with me, monkey boy.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
I've said everything I know.
Well, that looks like blood to me. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna like hit things at random, and it's not because I'm choosing to, it's because for some reason the interact button in this game is left click, and E is to smack things with a shovel. Because that makes sense, doesn't it?
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this. Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What?
You have a very
Who are you?
pointy face.
Are you police? I already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay, my head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me...
That sounds familiar. Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood.
Goddamn
I worked on the
Innsmouthers.
railroad, but
Fucking
rail
fish
ain't
people.
kicking anymore, so
Coming over here,
I started fishing.
taking all our monkey
Gotta
jobs.
starve.
Who is this Kay you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. Kay is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone.
He got
Mercy
fucked
on
up
his soul.
by a Cthulhu man.
I'll leave you to
Clearly.
it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, Sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or... okay, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Same. Some sort of psychic influence made everyone nearby suffer hysteria. There's another symbol on that. For fuck's sake.
Choo choo. Ahem. Choo choo. Ahem.
What a professional. Imagine that. Like, a private investigator comes into your house, your mate's lying dead splattered on the floor, you're concerned you might be going mad, and then just in the room you hear the private investigator just go, choo choo. Because he's looking at a toy fucking train. Oh, hello.
Glenna, Nehri, Glenna, Gebhal, Nugulina,
Same to you. You fucking weirdo.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful
Made of
work.
bone, clearly.
Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Well, that's definitely an Innsmouther.
So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
God, fucking freaky. Can I put it down? Yes. Just gonna show me that again. Cool. Do I really not have anything to really say about that? He's like, is that? He's just. I'm just gonna listen to that and say nothing about it, you know? It's not normal. Gonna be honest.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here. 5 cards short of a full house.
5 cards short. That's pretty short.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp. I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten.
I suspect 11. So, seen a vision will emerge. Step into it and find all the critical scenes. Oh, you okay, buddy? Okay, right. Wow.
What's happening?
Take this, ape face.
Okay, so someone shot Apeface.
Yeah!
run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Yeah, run!
Okay, so I need to mark them in chronological order. Logically, it goes this one, freaked him out, comes over here, attacks him, and then he
ape face.
smashes that. And probably leapt out the window.
Run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
There's a threat to Lewis Flynn and his fellow fishermen. As an Innsmouther, Lewis and his people suffered at the hands of the Throgmortons. That could be a reason to hate them. I'd hate them just because they look like fucking bizarre. Like, God, they are freaky. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track them using my supernatural sense. It detects gay subtext in all forms of media. That was a joke about the show Supernatural. Can I go through here? I'm very used to the other game not letting me.
This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Like games not letting me jump off of like every ledge I come across. So that was a surprise when that one did. There's another one of these fucking symbols here. They're all over the place. What's this?
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
I saw it up here as well, didn't I? Yeah, there it is.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Oh. Well, there's a person. By the looks of things, quite likely a monkey man. What the fuck just ran past me there? What the fuck are you? Oh, good God! What is wrong with that cat? Be gone. Get the fucking splat of that thing. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, what the fuck? Also, I like how this game has given me a gun right from the beginning. Can already tell it's going to be a much different experience to the other one. My mum thought I was in danger and that my computer had crashed again or something. But no, I was just concerned about the freaky, weird-ass fish cat thing.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
The symbol is here again. Oh, yes, please. Facing a mild dilemma, are you?
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
A faction humankind, I'm not sure what to do with them. Death. Excuse me. Slavery, then. Alright, let's follow the actual clue and go up this way, instead of adventuring off in a completely unrelated direction. Didn't body them enough. Oh, well, what's the point? What can you do? What are your options? Take all but 2 of the outposts, including the pyramids of Giza, or completely take the pyramids? God. There's another one of those symbols. And once again, another one. There used to be a lot of them.
There's something in the pocket.
Who just rips a pocket out of something? Please, give me 1 more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. Don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly, but the fuzz snooping about the port. But don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with the proper people and should have a steady supply channel soon. There's 1 more week, and I'll return everything with double interest. Bloody bloody blub. If I were a sticky icky fish. Everyone has these, like, train track markings, and I'm just going about stealing shit. Who just leaves gunpowder in a fucking thing? One issue is that will leave you with a potential rival, while vassalization could get you some help, but also pyramids. Take the pyramids. A firebow. Like, it's the obvious answer in this situation. Alright, so downstairs I believe is the logical place to go.
What is fresh? Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
In this situation, pyramids is always the answer. Also, how are you, Attila? Welcome in. It do be fish person time. I'm gonna do that a lot. I just need to change that. I need to change that. Oh, I can save. Medication ran out since Monday. I do apologize for that. It sucks, man. Melee attack. Put it out there.
The door won't budge.
Do I really have to shoot it? And I hope so too, man. Ow. I'm injuring myself more and more as I go on. Most of my health damage, by the way, came because I went for a swim and just suddenly started dying. Oh, can I not get the brick back? I didn't want to waste a bullet, so instead I wasted a brick, apparently. Oh, I do have a health kit, though. That's better. Oh, hello. Oh, what the f- Okay, this is a very different experience already.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Oh, the bugs! The bugs! I should have taken a photo with that.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Well, I mean... I'm gonna be honest, like... You can look at this situation right here, and even without seeing the gunshot wound to the forehead, I could tell you that this was no fucking accident. The guy's been strung up on meat hooks. He doesn't just accidentally fall upwards onto 2 different hooks through his shoulders. And yeah, he does. It's the Throgmorton family have monkey features. You should see his dad, Attila. His dad looks even fucking weirder. They have indeed returned to monkey. Should I take a photo of the fact that he's been fucking shot? Mind pass. Albert was murdered. Lewis may have wanted Albert dead. Lewis may have wanted to kill Albert outright because he was the Throgmorton rather than just drive him off. Yeah, Lewis is a Innsmouther. Have you played this game or seen this game through, Attila? I don't want to question that. Maybe at the bar. Lewis, the Innsmouth that killed Albert Throgmorton, may be hiding at the bar in Oakland Port. Bruh! Is that guy cuddling that cod or that weird fucking fish? What does that say? Blackwood Marsh Fish Cannery, probably. No, fish canning and armory? That is an oddly sexual photo of a fisherman and a fish. Especially for a company brand. Did I download the wrong version of this game? Because when I say fucking fish people, I don't mean it that way. Hey, canning factory. Blackwood Marsh Fish Canning Factory. Sorry, it's Blackwood Marsh Fish Canning Factory. But again, that is not right. Where's the bar? In Oakland Port. Duh! What's with all these weird creatures? Be gone. I'm just going around killing the local wildlife. Where's the bar? Oh, it's like right there. I should probably go back and tell Throgmorton that his son has been murdered, and I think I know where the murderer might be. Or should I just bust in there guns blazing? I think we're gonna go with bust in there guns blazing. Seems way more fun.
Oh, yeah. Hey, got a spare bullet, fella?
Yes?
I ain't eaten in days. Hey, when I asked for a bullet, I didn't mean get shot.
Don't ask for a bullet then.
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Okay. Who's that spooky woman in the corner?
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Ugh, I'll miss the Carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want? I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece.
I have a gun,
They
of course I'm in
arrived
one
the
piece.
Flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Rock. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess,
Hey,
you
good
can have
detective
him.
work.
So,
he looked coked out like fuck.
You gotta promise to deal with him once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day.
His face looks about as fucked up as his mental state is. Can I go behind here without getting in trouble? Another game just lets me roam about. So, Attila, I did ask earlier, have you seen this game before? Like, have you played through it or anything like that by yourself?
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
I'm good.
You're some kind of, fortune teller?
Yes, my dear. Yes. Oh.
The only thing you know is the same.
So
Pretty same.
clear.
Well, I've seen a couple. I saw part of a video put up by Quite Shallow, otherwise known as Shy, the Warcraft YouTuber. Warframe YouTuber, who somehow manages to break every game she plays. Even ones that don't have many bugs at all, like she'll play it and her copy is just infested. Of course I do. Of course I watch Quite Shy. Oh wait, what is it? What is her fucking channel called? Is it Quite Shy or Quite Shallow? Quite Shallow. Okay, it's Quite Shallow. Yeah. Yeah, I do watch her as well. And she just, yeah, every game that she plays is just, it's just filled with bugs. And this one was no different.
Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
How about I don't shoot you in your freaky face?
$1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Some other time. Maybe.
As you will.
I'm giving you fucking bullets. Get out of here.
What the? Get the... Oh.
Okay. Lots of images of ladies on the walls.
Hey, who are you? What are you
Jesus, you're horrifying.
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Apes versus Fishmen. That's a movie I want to see. I'm just gonna start right out the gate. Why do you look like
what
that?
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Wanna spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the Sidhe.
Blessed.
You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
I would not be proud of looking like that. Innsmouth Luke, hashtag blessed. I too wish to look like a blobfish.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. So I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
You chased him down and murdered him, man.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
Must be the inbred fishfucker descendant instincts kicking in to kill anything with primate features. I know. Goddamn cephalopodification. It's reached here as well.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of
There can
bread.
only be one fucked up
those
faceful
Throgmortons
family.
in their high castle only made our life harder.
You brought the
Always
sea with you.
conspiring behind our backs. Always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
A family that is
So
grand.
You're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
I'm liking his character.
People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone,
There's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
According to that ancestral fish fucker Dagon to bring ruin upon all those people that they want to see stuff like
I
this.
think I've got all I need.
Probably, yeah.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
Do I want to side with the fucking fish people or the fucking ape people? Anglerfish or monkey man? Those are my choices here.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Return to monkey.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
I mean, I'll take the bullets anyway, but there's no guarantee that I'm not going to turn you in regardless. I mean, he was... Everyone else in the house was... fucked. And, like... that's the thing, like... The other... Will, like one of the other guys in the house, he had clearly seen and been affected by some shit, and I doubt that he would be the only one. We have a very obvious insight into the past with fucking Reed's magic mind palace nonsense, where we saw that Albert Throgmorton, he was floating in the air and speaking Cthulhu. What's the language? Relayan? Fucking Cephalopodian. There we go. So... like, obviously there's some fish fuckery going on. I have a feeling that it's very likely he was mentally affected. That said, the fact that he is a fucking fishman may mean that he wasn't affected, and he's just using that as a cover. However, I do have somewhere else to go and check. Because not only was I to check out the crime scene, there was also the lifeboat where Monkey Man was found. Apparently, like, that was the other place I was meant to go look, so it might help to go and check that out as well. Just wondering where that would be, though. Here? Oh, yeah, this looks like this police line here. Titania? Interesting.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
Why are you just standing in the ocean,
Can't
woman?
catch a mackerel since those Innsmouthers took over the fishing business.
I mean... if you want someone to catch fish, the fucking fish people are probably the best people to do it.
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
Well, that's got some glowy green shit on it.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
And Albert and, like, the crew that he was with, they were on, explicitly stated, a deep sea investigation. Albert Throgmorton, this is my will. I want to warn you, don't go to the depths below Oakmont. There's a riddle. Sorry, there's More fish personally. We should have never done that. Everything should have remained in that cave. Professor, I fear what will become of me. It's singing in my brain, dancing on my eyelids every time I close my eyes. The cycle goes on and on and on and on and on and in the end it comes. I must warn everyone. I must tell my father. He's a here. Fucking fish people. Okay, so... It's clear he hath become Murloc. It's obvious that there was some fish fuckery going on. Or likely I need to separate the designation. There's fish fuckery and there's cephalopod fuckery going on. And there's clear cases for both. Who the fuck? Sir. Sir. You are in the wrong game, sir.
Beware, he's cursed.
I didn't think it would let me do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. I do apologize. Oh, he just gets his stick back. Cool. Can I? Oh my god, I can. Ooh! Ooh! Interesting. Very interesting. Let me just reload that though. That may not have been my best of ideas. Oh really? It didn't... Oh, did it really not fucking save when I told it to? Really? Ah, game. You try my patience.
You want a drink? You want a drink?
Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. I didn't pick that. What are you doing to me? See, the thing is, it could very well be both. It was cephalopodian shenanigans that encouraged a case of fish fuckery to ensue. Like, it could easily be a combination of both, and I feel like it probably was a combination of both. But again, it falls down to, who do I want to protect? The fish man, or do I want to help the ape man? Those are pretty much my options. Did I find what's his face's will? Yeah. So Attila, what would your reckoning be? And just because I'm racist against the fish people doesn't mean you guys have to be as well. Give me your honest opinions. I don't know whether to turn him in or not. If I turn him in, then I get out of the port and can go into a different area. I really don't know. Also, Attila, this is Throgmorton's father. Even more monkey-like.
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something.
What? I don't have all day.
Some unusual creatures. And they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive,
National Geographic.
Fortunately, not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
We found the missing link. Do I turn in fish boy? Fuck it. Fuck the fish people.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I've tracked down your son's murderer.
Where? Who is he?
There's no other evidence to gather. I've looked at the two places that I could just leave, by the way. I'm about to click goodbye.
Bye.
That was the that was the most sudden goodbye I've ever seen. Who killed my son? Bye. Fucks off. My stomach hurts. Oh, Jesus. Fucking wet. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, fucking Christ. Oh, that's gonna keep me giggling for a little while now, I think. I don't think there's anywhere else I can look for clues or information. You can highlight it, I think, can't you? Hang on, I'll put a marker. There we go. It's just before this.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
Yeah. Oh, fucking God. As you can tell, I was not in any way expecting that to be so sudden. Oh, that was too good. That was far too good. But yeah, I don't think there's anywhere else I can, like, look for clues. By the looks of things. Do that for exiting a relationship someday. Okay, so I can't shoot normal people, but I can shoot that weird shaman.
Join in, newcomer. Praise the sea with us.
No thanks.
Holster that, please. You have nothing to fear from me.
Given that face, I have plenty to fear from you. I mean, he didn't look like he was too Innsmouthy, that one. Considering what the other fucker looks like. Let's go talk to Fishboy again. And see what happens if I say I'm going to turn him in. Because if he attacks me when I say I'm going to turn him in, then that just confirms the fact that he's a dangerous man. And therefore I can turn him in with no ill feelings. You know, if I say I'm going to turn him in and he attacks me, then obviously he feels no remorse and is therefore dangerous.
I told you the truth, I swear.
Damn it, I can't do that.
Have mercy. Have mercy.
I don't want to have mercy. You fucking fish. Once this game is finished, and like the VODs are out, I want someone to go through and look at all the times I say you fucking fish, or some variation upon it, and just make a compilation. Alright, well all I can do is tell him that his son has been murdered. I can either turn him the fishman, or I can not turn him the fishman, or I can lie. I feel like he'll see through the lie, though, is the only problem. The racist Scotsman compilation. I mean, it is a stereotype that we are racist people. We're not. Far fucking less so than the rest of the UK, that's for damn sure. Is that a 2D door handle? No. For a second it looked like the door handle was just a flat texture. Is there anything I've missed in here?
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Yeah. Ooh.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
I would not use damp, damaged, and clearly well cared for in the same fucking sentence when regarding one particular item.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing.
Let's see what you find.
Tossing it over like this. I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Like, for Attila, like, I don't think you saw what I saw earlier. This is what we saw about Albert Throgmorton, the son who was killed, right? That ain't right. Funnily enough. Hey, Emma.
Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
I'm keeping an eye on it. It's spiked a couple times, but mostly it seems alright. You just missed me absolutely losing my shit, Emma. God, it was funny. Do you have the clip? Like, obviously I can't make a highlight right now. I don't think. Can I make a highlight like midstream? It's in the okay. So he's got it in. Okay, it's in the Discord.
Who is he?
Oh, I can't watch that again. I'll be gone for like another 5 minutes.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
I love it. It's so sudden. Where's a coin? I have to have a coin somewhere, right? Yeah, there's one on the floor. Alright. Heads, we turn in the fishman. Tails, we lie. 3, we break the wheel of destiny if it lands on its edge. Tails, we lie.
I tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by those things prowling the back alleys. They tore him apart. It was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis. He was covered in your son's blood. That may have attracted the beasts.
Are you certain the body is his?
Beyond any doubt. All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and this scrap of cloth. It's from his jacket. Just ask his friends.
Alas, this was my revenge to exact, not some wild beasts. Something must be done about those pests.
Seems like that was the good option.
Justice has been served.
No one dies.
This isn't closure, but at least I know now the story. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Gay to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me.
His mouth, Emma. His entire face is fucked. The Throgmorton family, these Muppets, are like someone messed with the Oblivion Slider. Yeah. These, like, they have like some special bloodline or whatever, and they think they're blessed and that it's a fucking good thing to look like this. But the rest of us that are normal would be able to tell them that no, that's no the case, mate.
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or...
Neanderthals are back on the menu, boys.
But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood.
I suppose, Attila. I suppose.
An expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture, a sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below.
Jeremy Kyle show. That's a bit harsh. The people on the Jeremy Kyle show look way worse than him.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster.
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Like your face.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more.
Yeah, this game came a couple years after Call of Cthulhu as well.
Expedition's headquarters and a key.
It's a slightly different art style too.
Tell me.
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throckmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
I always like that, I'm gonna be honest. Like, as long as they do it well, then, ooh, I have a revolver now, too. He reloaded that really quickly. Right, anyway. Time to be gone from here and go literally anywhere else. Northern Coverside at the crossroad of Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. Alright. Cool. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to head to... Yeah, his IQ is obviously higher than everyone else's, and he definitely has returned to Monkey. Also, Emma, you missed earlier when I shot two weird mutant fish cats. And I'll do it again if there's more. Ooh, cutscene. Bruh. That's a big monster. Calm down now, Emma. With how weird this town has been, I wouldn't have been surprised to see a Confederate flag. I mean, fair. Fair. I know even less about this game than I did about Call of Cthulhu, so... This is... Oh, did I make it to my... Yeah, I made it to the hotel. That's where I was coming to anyway. So... Where is it? Coverside... Northern Coverside, crossroad of Asher and Hubert Avenue. So... Northern Coverside. Asher Road. Hubert Avenue, so here. Ish. All that we see or seem is just a dream within a dream. USN Charles W. Reed. 21st to the 3rd, 17. 9th to the 10th, 94. What?
Never again, they say.
Private Death caught the murder in the port. My life is in danger and I can't trust anyone in the city. Please come to my room, which is just opposite yours. I am in despair. My studies have drawn the attention of vile forces. Okay. Like who? The English? They stalk me and will take me soon. I have cast my lot and am beyond saving, but the 7 books must be saved at any cost. Even if I'm gone, find my notes there. This knowledge must not be lost, as it could be our kind's last hope for enlightenment. Please be the bearer of this light, for I have failed. Interesting. Ooh. Okay. Okay then. Really? Really? Man's wearing an octopus in his head. I like how the last 2 of them, by the way, go from this monstrosity to this. This does not equate. But yeah, Windcoat is the one I'm going with. 100%. Who'd go about looking like this? Oh, he looks really good. Oh, I love it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mr. Reed, you were the rare example of a man who treated one of my kind humanely, and I feel I have to repay the debt to you. Take this as a friendly piece of advice. Run! Save your life and leave this Droch city to the depths. Don't dig into its secrets, for they are not worth it. There's nothing good left here. I believe you can find a way to escape. Please heed my words. Lewis Finn. P.S. Blah 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 blah. I am a fishman. Ooh, we'll get to it. My Diary Part 1. Okay, so he was on a boat. He was in the Navy, by the looks of things. And, shit went out. Why is there now something banging in this corner of my ear? Find myself among the floating seaweed drowning. Near a piece of boat helped me survive and reach the shore of a small island. They found me on it, and later, starving, half-mad, and babbling about the ancient ruins and their denizens. My strange powers, gained after that ordeal, prove it. Yeah, that's pretty decent proof. Something horrible on the island, something old and dark and slithering, and it still haunts me. Who wrote this? Emily? No.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
Not gonna lie, he looks like someone I know. Like, I've seen a person with this face. Laudanum?
No matter how much of this I chug down, the visions always return.
Wait, does that say Devilfish? Devilfish and Sons Pharmacy Co. Interesting. The Cyclops. What about the Cyclops? If I open my works of H.P. Lovecraft, is that name gonna come up in one of those stories? Yeah. Oh, hello. Johannes Vanderberg. Seem you overexerted yourself while conducting the investigation for Mr. Throgmorton. Forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you to the Devil's Reef while you were unconscious. Please, take more care of yourself in future. I won't be there for you every time. Thank you, Johannes, but you are very skinny, sir. There is no way you hauled my ass here. Because I passed out, like, here. And this man dragged my ass over to here. Bullshit. Oh, fucking Christ. I had to talk about the book, but only left when I approached to buy it. I left it in the most guarded place of the city and paid enough to keep it there until the world ends. And if it is abandoned after the flood, even better. Ignorance is the best guard. I'm guessing he meant the abandoned bank building in Northern Advent on Forefather Street between Haylog Street and Windhalf Avenue. Alas, it would be too dangerous to go there by myself. That's cool. Attilo. They used the same likeness. Local women were talking about a ruined house in central Coverside, near the radio tower on the crossing of Landing Avenue, Kingsminster. He said the ghosts of the house owner and his family still read the unholy book they kept. Several newcomers who tried to settle in those ruins have gone mad. Ooh. Ooh, madness, you say? I mean, I keep trying to get into Lovecraft, hence why I'm playing this. And I do need to read this, eventually. I will get round to it. But there's so much to read. It is a large book. I'm subscribed to this guy. What? Hey, nice. Look like being superstition. A dozen witches were hanged on a huge apple tree that still grows near the cider mill. Among the documents is a confession where the witches said the devil himself granted them a book with words of power. Ooh. The book hides itself from mortal eyes, waiting for the witches to be reborn and return to claim it. The witch who wrote this confession lived in eastern Reed Heights, somewhere north of the intersection of Communion Road and Museum Avenue. Could the book still be hidden there? Sinked into in your dream was the likeness of Hydra, Dagon's wife. It's near the Blackwood Manor. Mutants crown the dead, right. The locals don't like this part of eastern Grimhaven Bay because they seem to fear those who gather near the half-built ships. They say a certain book is read at these meetings, a cursed tome that makes people so crave the sea's touch that they go and drown in the ocean. When reading the book stands on a cursed boat that sinks in the fog. Those who saw it touch the shore have either gone mad or disappeared. Board at the windows and lock the door. They are just men. The Yellow Kings gang. Of course! Ah, yes! Well, there's only me and these nightmares. A little longer to find them out. Johannes Vanderberg, the man who brought you here, and the man who was wearing...
The door won't budge.
Wrong place. This is mine. This here. He was wearing this outfit when you meet him. Essentially. And this is called King's Robes, and it's yellow. And those are yellow clothes, precisely. And apparently the gang's after this guy. Okay, I do admittedly recognize this symbol. Because, I remember seeing it on, like, the cards from the King in Yellow expansion in Arkham Horror. Building the church was his redemption. Day after day he worked without payment, carrying stones and putting them in the moist soil of Salvation Harbor. Nights when he returned to his house behind the church, he could not sleep. The book his ancestors brought across the ocean called. The church was built, the priest found him hanged on the bell ropes. The book is still waiting for someone to come and read it. His house is in central Salvation Harbour on Old Church Road, between 7 Oak Street and Windhelm Street. Still has a bad fame, and no one wants to live there, even after the flood. Yeah, there is some major Cthulhuan fuckery going on here. Fucking Nora, man. His version rose amidst the city. People got out and rode it higher and higher before jumping off at its peak. As the pile of corpses grew bigger, the crowd pushed me to the wheel. I saw a man with a leather bag. He was standing in the centre of the wheel and reading from a book. His awful dirge was making the wheel rotate and dragging the crowd to their slaughter. Could this vision be real? I know there is a Ferris wheel at the park in Western Old Grove near Cemetery Avenue and Beacon Street. Where could the book be? So I'm just being sent after like after a bunch of like Cthulhu books. Being stolen from the Throgmorton Museum, it was bought by a local surgeon who was found dead in his house after the flood. I snuck in and checked out his place, but in vain. Still, there is somewhere else the tomb may be. The private hospital in Western Reeds Heights, where the surgeon worked, has been abandoned. Archives say it is on Bourbon Road between Innsmouth Road and Oak Street. Right. I have so many things. Mystic Tome. Hang on, I think that's... Is that DLC? Let me just... Extra content. No, I don't think so. There is 2 DLCs that I've got. Oh wait, no, yeah, Worshippers of the Necronomicon. This is DLC. Keep the adventure going with his pack of 3 brand new quests in which Charles Reed investigates unsolved cases and sets out in search of mysterious spellbooks that harbour unspeakable powers. Oh boy. Shit, I have skills. Version non-Euclidean improperly. Thinks it means inexplicable spaces that shouldn't make sense. Mind. Absolute clarity. Earn more experience and stay sane for slightly. Okay, earn more experience makes me pick this one. Right. Let's have a look here. So, Northern Advent, Forefather Street, between Haylog and Windhalf. Windhalf, Haylog. Okay, so it's... Oh, so it's here. Roundabout. Radio Tower, Landing Avenue, Kingsport. That's in Coverside. Kingsport, Landing. It's got to be that right there, doesn't it? Reed Heights, Communion Road, Museum Avenue. Shells, Reed Heights, Eastern, so never eat. Communion Road, and what was the other one? Communion Road and what? Museum Avenue. Right. New Road, Museum. Somewhere north of the intersection of Communion Road. Museum Avenue. So... So there's the intersection, so somewhere north. So I'm gonna put that marker like there. Grimhaven Bay. Southern part of Whisper Street. And there's Whisper Street. So this must be somewhere over there. Okay. I'm just looking at basically these are all this is a DLC thing, I think. It's all like magic books. I'm just marking where the places are just now. Salvation Harbour, Old Church Road between Seven Oaks and Windhelm. Oh, actually, I already kind of know where that is. Windhelm. Where was Windhelm again? Windhelm was over here. Right? No, it was Windhalf I looked at first. This is a guy on Twitter who drew Mass Effect characters like Hollow Knight. Ooh, post that in the Discord. That'd be cool. Yellow King Avenue right here. Suspicious at all, is it? Salvation Harbour. Ah, Central Salvation. Old Church Road between Seven Oak Street and Windhelm Street. That's completely fine, Emma. Just whatever. You don't have to bring anything. Old Church Road between Seven Oaks. So there's Old Church. Between Seven Oaks and Windhelm. So there's Seven Oaks. There's Windhelm. Wait, what? Old Church Road between Seven Oaks Street and Windhelm Street. This! Okay, there's Seven Oaks. There. Wait. There's Windmill. Sorry. Windheim. Where's Windheim? There's Windheim. Okay, so it's just like here. It's got to be there. Alright, I'll quickly look at it. Ooh, that's cool. It's actually really cool. I like that. Liara being a weird octopus is a very strange choice, won't lie, but that's kind of cool. Legion's pretty cool. Oddly enough, the Collectors and Javik fit in quite well in the Hollow Knight. Yeah, I was going to say. Okay. Thursville. Western Old Grove. Century Avenue and Beacon Street. Century Avenue, Beacon Street. So I'm going to put that there. And the last one, Reed Heights. Bourbon Street, between Innsmouth Road and Oak Street. Bourbon Road. Here. Innsmouth Road and Oak Street. So, like, there. Cool. Keep drawing things into your room. Mind the floors. I'll make you pay for any scratches you leave.
The door won't budge.
Aww. Anything upstairs? Hi, Fiber. Enjoy your snacks. It is kind of neat, Attila. Like, we went there when we were down. It's also fucking chock-a-block of people, obviously, because Harry Potter. The chocolate bars were kind of cool. The Slytherin one, which is the one I bought, was dark chocolate and mint. Makes sense. The Gryffindor one is chocolate-covered fudge. The Hufflepuff one is, I believe it's milk chocolate with popping candy in it. And the Ravenclaw one is toffee pieces and milk chocolate. In the chocolate bar. So, I'll quickly. Knowing you, Attila, I'm gonna say you were either a Ravenclaw or a Slytherin. I was Slytherin. Because I too have done the test. I got Slytherin, and my Patronus, if I remember correctly, was... I think it was a dog? Like, I think it was some kind of dog. I remember we did... Hang on, I can probably find it in Rush's server, because we did like a watch party in Rush's server at one point. Oh, maybe not. Must have deleted it. Basically, we did a watch party in his server. We were watching Harry Potter. And like, in the middle of doing it, like, in the middle of watching the movie, like, 6 of us just went to go do the whole fucking Pottermore nonsense. Including finding Patronuses and shit like that. You've acquired cheese. Sorry, you mean you have acquired... Oh, did it not work? Trigger fire, why? That's annoying. Capture work? Capture works, so why is cheese not working? Did I delete the cheese one?
Hark! Triton! Hark!
Shouldn't have done. But let's see if we can fix this. There is a cheese command. Oh, no, there's not. There's not. I'm dumb. I'm fairly certain there should be.
Beans.
What's his name again? I think there is a cheese one. I'll go upload the cheese one right now. I've forgotten his name. James May. Cheese. Base boosted. Obviously have to go.
Jeez.
That's a bit much.
Jeez.
These ones suck. They're not as good as the other one. Someone find me a good one. Now, why am I in here stealing shit from this guy's room? Who knows? Let's continue on to another room. That one's locked. That one's locked. This one is not. So there was someone hanging there for a minute. Oh, fucking Christ. Okay. We are talking about cheese after all. This is completely true, yes. Okay, well, let me examine all the rooms up here. Let's go down another floor.
Finally, you're awake.
Oh, Jesus.
Gotta tell you, though, mister, you want to stay on here, you stop making all that noise.
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Okay, somehow, the partial Innsmouth look, but not fully Fishman look, is more unsettling than the full-on Innsmouth look.
Got any proof it was me? It could have been one of my neighbors. I slept like a rock. I didn't hear a thing.
That's exactly what a newcomer would say. Your neighbors are respectable people and would never do such a thing. Don't think your yellow-clad patron means you get away with everything.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Aren't we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine. Take what you wish.
God, you're unsettling. Oh, is that a giant-ass crab? That is a giant-ass crab. Yeah, boy.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Looking at memes. Okay, hang on. Yeah, this is true. Right, I just picked up some more. Oh, fucking Nora. Oh, no. I'm not putting more notes down. Please. Oh, there's so much. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, God. My dear Victor. How's Oakmont treating me? I shouldn't go with that voice, considering it says Aunt Portia. Blackwood's we have to arrange that for you. Regarding your question, I don't know where Robert went. Sadly, only that he did not stay in Innsmouth. So this game is set after the... What's it called? Shadow over Innsmouth, right? That's the Innsmouth story where fucking FBI just raids it, which I still love, by the way. Just the fact that there's a government raid on fish people. It's fantastic. But yeah, this is after that, at the very least. FBI, open up, blah 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 blah. Just a bunch of fish people scattering out into the wild as the fucking FBI kick open the door. Right, where's the closest weird... Oh, are you kidding me? All my markers are gone. Are you Why? Why'd you do this to me? Okay, there was one which was in Coverside. Where's in Coverside? Well, there's two in Coverside actually, so we'll look for this. Oh fuck these. That's why. It's because I clicked on the other fucking books. Oh. Okay, these are still here. Good. Good. It's that FBI meme that everyone is Magikarp. Yes, exactly. Right. I wish to get over to here. Looks like down there, round there. Boat time. Wow, the boat has a sprint, by the way. How's it going, boys? Oh, left. May I recommend The Forgotten City? What's that one? It rings a bell, actually. Wait, is that... What is that one? Just gonna put a mark here, because I saw a thing there. Time look. Yes, I did know about that one. It did look kind of interesting, so I'm sure we can do that at some point. Yeah. What was that? Funtlock Street. Also coming to Game Pass tomorrow. Nice. I do have Game Pass now. I did pony up for it. So, hello, sir. How are you today? Oh God, you're a fish man. Be gone from me. Can't have you stinking up my nice coat with your face. Well, I want to go up that way to get into Coverside, but there's also a little bit here. Like another one that I can probably get closer to. That looks like the harbour there. Oh, I can... Yeah, we'll go this way. Infested area. Oh boy. Gun time. Oh Jesus, fuck this. I'm good. That works.
Today only.
Thank you. Southern end of Whisper Street, near the road to Blackwood Manor. Well, if I can find the road to Blackwood Manor, which I'm assuming is this here. What is that? Bruh. The Book of Dagon. Oh boy. It's a translation, a rough draft that littered with footnotes and corrections. The rituals of Dagon's servants, including summoning and sacrifice, are intermixed with other advice. One dictates the proper breeding with humans so as to grow the deep one's numbers. Bring the slaves on the shore in the hour of high moon. Cut the skin in the lines of unholy names of Neshiartam and Nsarag Amalcasset, and mix their blood with sand in a pit. Place the dolphin's eye within and say thrice. Hungarian. Let the sleeves fall and crawl in the waters and direct your prayers to the watching eye of our master. Oh, well, I've just found that one. It's not actually Hungarian, but... %50 chance to double quest reward items. Ooh, cool. More experience small sources. Stay insane for much longer. Indigestible. Man-eating eels deal half the damage to you while swimming. Oof. There are man-eating eels? I'm gonna go with this as well, though. Oh boy. Well, something tells me I shouldn't be coming over here yet. Gonna be honest. And that this place is mildly dangerous.
Today only.
Might know I need to keep going back because I need to go that way. Yeah, because I'm going like around here. Now comes the part of the stream where you bombard me with fucking Game Pass games, isn't it, man? Oh, that's not impassable. Not let it go to waste. Well, there's the radio tower. Squelchy. Okay. Hello. You people just popped in out of fucking nowhere. You alright, man? Roguelike, similar to Slay the Spire. I never played that one. Oh, horrifying.
Damn newcomers.
This guy looks like John Hurt.
He's mad. He's
I'm sorry. Right, so the ruins near the radio tower, not the actual radio tower itself. So here's the radio tower. That's another infested area. Wait, where's... Oh, the infested area is over there. I'm talking about a ruined house in central Coverside, near the radio tower on the crossing of Landing Avenue and Kingsport Street. Kingsport Street, Landing Avenue. So there's, so it must be like here-ish. Oh, well, that's a ruined house for damn sure. Jesus. Find a lot of shit in there, though. Ooh. Okay then. Is it okay? I thought it put me like way farther back. No, it just put me here. Okay. Meaty thwack. Only one chuckled. Oh god, there's another monster now. Okay, clearly your weak spot is your back. God damn it. Doesn't seem like I'm gonna be able to get into this place. How did you get me through the wall? bullshit is this? Clearly it's a Souls enemy. Hey, a lot of Souls enemies can't get you through walls either. Ooh, a firebomb, you say? How are you still alive? Thank you for not being alive anymore. Oh shit, my sanity is draining rapidly. Okay, so there's meant to be a book somewhere in here. At least that's what I gathered from the fact there was enemies here. Is the ruined house after all? That's better. A little bit more ammo. Alright, so it must be in there then. So maybe I need to get up there. Hey, I'm glad. As these should. Like, the shit you went through this morning was fucking ridiculous. God damn it. Yeah, okay, so it's another magic wall. Interesting. Along the shore, the cloud waves break. The twin suns sink beneath the lake. Shadows lengthen in Carcosa. Strange is the night where black stars rise, and strange moons circle through the skies. And stranger still is lost Carcosa. Songs that the Hyades shall sing, where flap the tatters of the king, must die unheard in dim Carcosa. Song of my soul, my voice is dead. Die thou unsung as tears unshed, shall dry and die in lost Carcosa. I see. Cassilda's song. Interesting. I like how my sanity is going up despite this, by the way. Okay, so I can delete these two. Cool. And go outside Asher Road, and it's over there. So we'll head over there now. More? Yes, there is more searchable stuff. Hey. Okay, so this room is making my sanity just go up. Which seems kind of counterintuitive to what is in the room, but whatever. What's down here? Just the way in. Let's see. It's one of those weird mutated cat things. Oh shit. Go get him, Copper. What is he holding? You have a firebomb? No, he's just holding his revolver upside down by the things. Interesting.
Evil and pain. He's mad. He's completely mad.
Can you let me shoot you in your weak point, please? Oh, fuck. Look at the mutton chops on him. Oh god, and it's a fishman cultist. Disgusting. Goddamn fishman. Cool, so... Here, here, and then round. Like, I know they said it was a flood, but Jesus, these streets are fucking bizarrely full of cars and everything, you know? Like, wedged into barnacle-covered walls is a bit more than just a flood, in my book. I feel you, Emma. When you see puppies, you want a puppy. That's just how it goes. It's a biological defense mechanism built into puppies to make people want them. Clearly. What the fuck? You mind? Just small doggo. Small doggo makes everyone happy. Please? How's it going, boys?
Watch yourself. What's your problem?
Welcome back, to Cat has mini Jack Russell with half-sized legs, and he's like, aw. I've told you the story, haven't I, Emma, about what my mum was originally going to name me? Or what I could have been named if fate had gone a different way. You a fishman? No, you just have a weird face. Well, there was that as well, but like, originally the plan was when my mum was still together with my dad, I was originally going to be called Jack. Genuinely. And the problem with that is my dad's second name was Russell. So, that would have literally been my name. Thankfully, the two of them never married. So... more balanced version of a beagle. That's the best description I've ever heard. The more balanced version of a beagle. Alright, I'm looking for the expedition headquarters. Ooh, suits and top coats. Yes, please. Aww. Men's finest clothing. This looks like an openable door. This... Located in northern Coverside, crossroad of Asher Road and Hubert Drive. It's kind of near there. Ugh. Oh, it's downstairs. Oh, that's not downstairs. Ow. Ah.
He's mad. He's completely mad.
I'm not mad, I'm dying. Yeah, We can indeed picture that. Boy, can you, like, come in here and help? What? Okay, whatever. I have been kind of wanting to play some Arkham Horror, won't lie. Maybe go on that next week or something. Oh, they're upstairs as well. Ah. No point running away. That blasted hollow-eyed freak always catches up with his grin, his long black coat, and those thin, crooked fingers clutching a gun. Got a bullet with my name on it. I dodged it once, there won't be a second time. Okay, help. Okay, so those die at 2 hits from the shovel. That's good. Ugh. I wolfed down my food because I'm hungry. Shut up. Of course there's a fucking unbreakable window in the way. That missed, didn't it? Come on then, you peaky bastard. Dead? It dead. There's still more though. Can't carry it. Can't carry any more what? This is probably the completely wrong building as well, isn't it, by the way? Like, I feel like this is not the quest building. I was going through here for like no reason. Maybe this is one of these. Nope. Crossroad of Ashford and Hubert Avenue. Well, that is this fucking building. Kinda. I mean, there is still the basement as well. You can check that. It's like a news page, what? All the typewriters and desks and shit. It gives me the feeling this is like a news place. Okay, yeah, this was the wrong fucking building. Are you kidding me? Hurry. Where the fuck am I meant to be then? Get out of my way, you freaks. Crossroad of Asher and Hubert Drive. Asher Road. Hubert Avenue. So this is the crossroads, so it's either there or it's like there. I don't think... Oh, fuck, it's this one. Fuck's sake. I am big dumb. Hello. There's a big boot.
Guess I don't need the key.
As with the bend, suffer from numerous symptoms. Pain, impaired movement, nausea, vomiting, disorientation. Acute symptoms can occur within 10 minutes of surfacing and include paralysis, numbness, blindness, deafness, dizziness, seizures, confusion, or words coming out all weird. Paralysis and numbness can involve several different body parts of the body at the same time. Yes.
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition? Someone smashed it beyond repair.
It do appear that way.
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
Crows? Excuse me? Is that a mine? Nah, it's just a load of junk. According to our data, the places of the paranormal activity have a strong, previously unidentified influence on the human mind. We've prepared a list of solutions, including meditative practices and a supply of sedatives to prevent cases of madness among the expedition members. How they can make in discarding all those charms, amulets, and religious symbols which are of no use, and applying these scientifically valid methods of protection instead. H. Doe.
Can't say I ever saw another shell like it.
Okay, neat. Oakmont University Department of Anthropology welcomes the newest addition to its ranks. Professor Harriet Doe. Her brilliant discoveries about the origin of Inuit tribes have added a new page to the history book of humanity. Now, Professor Doe will embark on a new expedition to hopefully shed light on the source of the flood, and in doing so, shed light on what may yet be to come. Neat. There's a big old fish in that photo. Oh. Okay, apparently nothing to pick up from that one. Alright, down into this spooky room that shouldn't exist. Hello. The following must be delivered. Grimhaven Bay, no later than Friday. Mark 5 diving suits, 6 air tanks and pumps, canned foods, personal belongings, 6 crates with NAM unreadable. Research equipment, 7 crates. Do not tip, I'm assuming. Air pipes, phone station and wires, power generator. Responsible for delivery. Cargo manifest. What was that? Taken to the Grimhaven Bay Pier. Ooh! Oi! What do you think you're going, fish boy? Ah! Bastard! I don't have time to go into... Well, I don't have enough evidence to go into the weird portal again yet.
Guess this helmet's beyond repair.
Fucking hell, what did that to it? As a hit, like the glass panel, yeah, like that's smashable, but the actual fucking metal? Sharp objects from an upward trajectory, yeah.
Grab the papers, smash the rest.
Fucking fish people.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
So that's 1. That's 2. 3.
Dagon.
These goddamn fish people are definitely here to worship Dagon.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Time to figure this out.
Okay, so 1.
We
2.
don't have time to pick it. Stand.
Grab the papers, smash the rest. Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Fish boy speaking Hungarian,
Several men
Lamau.
broke into the expedition headquarters. What they didn't smash, they burned. The archives, even the newspapers.
Clues to follow up on. They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. There may be recent postings or ads about the freighter in the Oakmont Chronicle. Which would mean going to the... newspaper, wouldn't it? Which I believe is over here. Cool. Can run my ass over there. Goddamn fish people. Spoiling things for everyone. I shouldn't run about with a gun in my hand. Wait, did I get a knowledge point? No. Almost there though. No time for weird mutated creatures. It's so weird just seeing a fish guy walking about with a fucking hat on. So weird. Fucking fish people. Pelagi Brewery's Viridian Ace. Keep yourself afloat. Mate. Where's your neck, man? So it doesn't discriminate despite having become vibrant and diverse after accepting Innsmouth registries. I mean, they do though. That's literally the whole point. Is like the fucking
The old
Innsmouth
papers are by the
Muppets
door.
are.
Take them and stop bothering me already.
I think you've got me confused with someone else.
Aren't you a newcomer?
Help me out here. What's the connection between newcomers and old newspapers?
It's cold sleeping in the street, and they come to collect the old newspapers for warmth.
The Innsmouthers are, like, discriminated against. That is how it's going.
Yeah, I guess I am a newcomer. Charles Reed, private investigator. And I also need your old newspapers, the archive, to be exact.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder case. Nice work. I'm Helen Bland. Say, can you do me a
Orochi
favor?
for sure, Firebow.
Give me an
Orochi is
exclusive interview.
definitely higher.
You won't regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle is the best newspaper for miles around.
Alright, I'll be sure to make some time for you, Miss Bland.
Miss Bland.
See you later.
New case, Phil's gold. Oh god. University archives. Casebook evidence. Okay. Professional. I'm glad a professional is working with me on this. I heard people say I should get professional help. Now, this time I have a plea for you. I'm in danger. I've managed to procure one of the gold trinkets, which has made me a target of the fishmen. Being watched and followed. Please send an armed escort so that I may be transported to the safety of the police department. My house is in South Advent on Purity Road between St. Michael's Road and Powderhouse Street. Regards, Sims. A2 and Jules because Free says no. I'm sorry. Any hero that can perform a bash towards you, which you can correctly predict and dodge, and perhaps try and, you know, do a dodge attack, as many of the heroes have, or some other similar move. If that hero is then able to see you correctly predict their first act and then deflect your dodge attack because they have no recovery anymore, that is a higher tier character than Aramusha, 100%. If you get your light parry timing down on Aramusha, he's piss easy. Oh, not on about. Yeah. Guy doesn't look suspicious at all, does he? I'm gonna be right back real quick. I'm gonna get something to drink, and yeah, then we'll be back. Yes, you were quite correct, Fireball. Fucking everything is weak to freeze. We have terrible stats, don't we? Right, I have returned. I have a very large mug of tea, which is a bad idea since I have college tomorrow and you go to bed in like an hour. And I have the other half of my chicken wrap that I got from the chippy earlier. Right, what am I doing? Yeah. I'm sorry, the dog, like, yelped, the puppy, and for some reason. Puppy's fight. I think he was attempting to jump up for something and he fell over and hurt himself. Well, he didn't hurt himself, he's fine. I think he just gave himself a fright or something like that. I don't know what I'm doing here. I should have more evidence than that. There we go. Lost expedition. Lake District, Grimhaven, section, advertisement, people, commons. There we go. 20-ton ship Titania. We'll find it fully equipped for transport as well as the aiding of underwater adventures and exploration for the price of 70 rifle bullets. Or the equivalent thereof per week. Captain Jeremiah Sanders. There were Sanders in the other game as well. Pier 3, Oakmont Port, Grimhaven Bay. Oh. He's over here. Your eyes look weird. Everyone has like weirdly odd fish faces. Even the people that aren't fish people. Can I go higher? Hello. How's it going? Low top up color that. Same Attila. Do you know, actually Attila, I know exactly why it is. It's your Dracula instincts kicking in. That's what it is, man. It's your ancestral memory coming back to haunt you. It's genetic, man, I'm telling you. He looks so determined. I love the kind of like World War propaganda poster. Just be ready. It's just a guy about to punch a tentacle. Yeah, I saw that you screenshot it. I punched the sugar today. I'm doing my part. I'm from Oakmont, Massachusetts, and I say kill them all. I pulled a camera out, man. What are these people? Some backwards tribe that never seen a camera before? Is that the guy on the advert? For the alcohol that we saw? Fucking looks like it. He's got a lack of enough neck. I'm feeling some war photographer going in and documenting some, like, stricken area. Desolation in the streets as people are forced to eat rats to survive. My boat's over there. I can either run around like a responsible person, or... I can swim my ass over. It's the fucking wartime poster of a guy about to punch a tentacle. That is great. A completely unnecessary touch, but I love it. Attila, I don't suppose you just spotted the name of this of the boat, have you? I feel like that's just inviting bad luck. And it's also rather insensitive to him, more than anything else, because he's not the one who named the damn thing. Fucking King in Yellow is just being a dickhead, it seems. Don't think that'll float away. Fucking slapped him. Yeah, buildings don't develop barnacles, just at will. Look at these fucking things, by the way. That is like some eldritch creature wearing a cat. And yeah, buildings don't just develop barnacles. This is not a natural formation. Oh god, it's a fish, man.
No photographs, do you hear me?
Too bad. I like how I just suddenly had punching in the background. Oh, it's these Muppets. The animations are not synced up. This way. Give some attention to detail. In what way? Like, I'm not faulting you. Like, there is a lot of, like, pretty manky detail going on. Just wondering what specifically you're meaning. Look at him, he thinks he's people. Fitzcallahan Street. Environment, the models of the creatures. It's fair. I don't understand the cat monsters though, like... That is not fresh fish. Even if it was fresh fish, it is not very good, very good at £1 fish.
Just caught, mister.
There's a mutating influence. Yeah, definitely. It's called fish people. I'm sorry. Is that a fish man? The loaf of bread is also shaped like a fish, by the way. I love it. Right, this is where I passed out before. And we're heading over here to Pier 3. This is the one at the far end.
Thank Kay. At last. Hey, help. Help.
What's going on?
Sea creatures. Swarmed over the piers. I hid here, but these walls won't stand up to them. Please help me.
What creatures? What are you talking about?
Wild beasts. They came to feast on the blood. They're eating the dead.
I'm looking for Captain Sanders. Is he here in the port? Did the creatures get him?
I saw Sanders. Help me. I'll tell you what I know.
Nice. Oh, that one was standing up all weird.
They emptied every chamber. Still stinks of burnt powder. Shot dead. Point blank.
Bruh.
The monsters sure didn't leave behind much.
This man, I think this man died of natural causes.
Gotta be out of your head to do this to a man.
Wait, this is the ship that was lost, apparently.
They were in high spirits, and plenty of them were drinking.
Like, the expedition was lost and no one came back.
Cape Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased.
Oh. I recognize this. It looks familiar to me as a creature. Attila, what is this?
This would be a weird artifact in any collection.
Just a man covered with a pee-pee. Okay. I, Captain Gerrymander Sanders, hereby agree to take on board my vessel, Titania, any persons designated by Robert Throgmorton and the cargo detailed in the attached manifest, as well as to provide them with any and all necessary assistance up to and including depth measurements, as well as diving support for underwater exploration and marine life observations. Aforementioned services will take place in confidential locations in Cod Bay. Afterwards, the Titania will provide transport for all passengers to the Oakmont port. Compensation will be 70 bullets. At least one person spit some liquid with that one. What do you mean? Gerrymander Sanders. Oh! Nice.
You can't take me! Eat this!
Bruh! Man's got an axe in him.
To the mare with you! Die! Die!
These all appear to be the same man.
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum?
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
Okay, so this was obviously the inciting incident right here.
No more drink.
Then
All
a fight ensued here,
and you telling me we ain't allowed rum?
and he was chased by him.
Die! Die! You can't take me! Eat this!
For whatever reason, the crew went berserk. Only one man got away.
You'd expect there to be a lot of blood on the pier, but apparently not.
I've dealt with the creatures. Now, tell me about Sanders.
He got back several hours ago. Those things, they came because of him.
What happened on the Titania?
It was horrible. A damn massacre. I heard the shots. I went out. I saw the whole thing. Sailors bleeding, dying. Blood hit the water, and then, well, then the wild beasts came to feast.
This Sanders. What kind of man is he?
Newcomer. Seemed like a decent guy. Okay, Captain. Treated his crew well.
I gotta find Sanders. Where is he?
Saw him
The rain
get away
occasionally splashes off of his
just
hat,
after
by
the
the way,
shooting.
which I think is quite fun.
Ran for the pier. Didn't see where he went after that.
Did you see anyone
Oh wait, no,
else
it's
from the
not his
expedition?
fucking hat, it's
No.
fucking sparks in the back. Never mind.
Only Sanders.
I'm done.
I'd bet my life no one else made it back.
That would also be kind of a useful one, I suppose. I'll keep my point for now. Now seeking medical aid. Is there a... Well, there's a hospital in St. Mary. Possibly. Logically though, we would see some blood along the pier if the man was, you know, wounded from a fucking axe to the shoulder. And that's a lot of blood. So unless he yeeted himself into the ocean... Nope, more of these fucking things to kill. Oh, it's not twat the sailor man. I mean, true, but the other part of the pier wasn't washed off. It's off to find Gerrymander Sanders.
The door won't budge.
Oh, I can't get into the bar? Yeah. Wait, did the screen kind of go weird here? Why is this symbol everywhere?
The door won't budge.
Oh, it's the lighting from inside. 2 minutes of state of play and only 2 relevant things. I know. Basically, like, when you go into the building, the lighting changes, and, like, the detection area of you being inside extends very slightly outside the door. So if you walk into the door, the lighting changes to what it would be inside the building.
The door won't budge.
No, no idea. American King of Fighters gang. PS only beta. That's it. Oh, right. I see. Type 10 now has a 4-capacity moniker. Neat.
Find something you like.
Patient or visitor? Hold on. Let Dr. Grant guess.
Dr. Grant has a
Visitor.
weird face.
Though you are a bit pale, you don't have a headache, do you?
The usual. Nothing to write home about.
Ah, a chronic headache sufferer. Fascinating. By coincidence, I was studying Helminth and their role in illness before the flood. Did you know that all of us are infected by Helminth? Your headaches could indicate that they have infested your brain.
That's news to me, Doc. Sounds serious.
May I suggest you become a subject in my experimental medical program?
I will pass. But yeah, let's try it.
Experimental medicine. Oh, I guess it can't be any worse than the asylum in Boston. Count me in.
I'm delighted to hear that, Mr.
Reed. Charles Reed.
Mr. Reed, take these pills with some water. They're a potent measure against parasites. Contact me when you feel improvement.
Well, my sanity just went mad. I got an achievement called First Do No Harm. Agree to the experimental treatment. Yeah.
What the hell did you give me, Doc?
Is something wrong? You seem perfectly healthy to me.
Your medicine blinded me, and then it gave me these visions. Worse than a blow to the head. What are you trying to pull?
Intriguing. These side effects are a new development. I'll have to run some more tests. Let me know if anything else happens, won't you?
I'm looking for a man. Just checked in. Cut up pretty bad.
I've got a trauma unit full of patients like that, sir.
Okay, this might ring a bell. My guy has a deep axe wound in his shoulder.
Sir, I really don't have time for rifling through paperwork, but you're welcome to take a look at our archives if it means that much to you.
Why can't I just go in and see?
It looks like hard work in these conditions. You need a hand?
Well, yes, actually. But it may result in close contact with the Wiles. Is that going to be a problem?
Yes.
I'm prepared to face men and beasts alike. Count me in.
Ah, I can see it in your eyes. Well, I have taken it upon myself to study the wild beasts, but need more data to confirm two of my hypotheses. One concerns the multi-handed creatures.
Dr.
And the other,
Gruber.
the vomiting
Yes.
humanoids.
Multi-handed creatures. I've not seen those ones, I don't think.
What have you found out about the multi-handed beasts?
One of my patients saw them in his nightmares before the flood. I can't visit him, but he must know something. Here's his address.
Those hideous wretches seem almost human. But what could turn one into such a monstrosity?
Jim Bells, a patient of mine, was admitted to hospital with symptoms resembling cholera, but he turned into one of those things.
I wouldn't say that's
Here's
incredible.
the address. Find out what happened.
Bye.
Bye. Joseph Willow. I'm assuming that this man is actually the captain using a fake name. Don't worry, I'm a private investigator. I know what I'm doing. I am investigating your privates. Even I regret saying that. That's a lie, actually, because as you know... Oh. Patient ward's upstairs. Makes sense. I wouldn't really keep patients in the basement, I suppose.
What happened to you, mister?
Pete. Explosion. Fishing with dynamite. Hurts talking.
I love how his face is like all fucked up and scarred and like messed up, but his beard untouched.
Fishing with dynamite, huh? You sure it wasn't from a fight in port? Maybe on a ship?
I'm sure. Oh, please, leave.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, my stomach. I ain't never eaten leeches ever again, no sir.
I don't care how hungry I am never eating leeches. That man's got a wounded soldier. Soldier? Shoulder.
Scratch me. Please, please. Just here. This itching is driving me insane.
I'll pass. Thanks, though.
Yeesh. What happened to your shoulder?
Some psycho in a bar brawl. Gun came out, he clipped me good in the shoulder. Something I can help you with?
I'm just looking for someone. Captain Sanders.
Captain Sanders? Never heard of him. I'm Joseph Willow. You should probably look somewhere else.
That's funny. The records say you were admitted for an axe wound, just like a certain Captain Sanders got in the Port Massacre. Spill.
Oh, to the depths with it. Who sent you?
I'm asking the questions here, pal.
Yeah, well, first tell me who you are.
I mean, these are both correct.
Charles Reed, Private Eye. Throgmorton wants to know what happened to his lost expedition.
So Throgmorton came looking at last. I knew someone like you would find me sooner or later.
What were you looking for underwater?
The cause of all this. The stones, the flood, the monsters. The scientists found cracks on the seabed. They were working on some theory of how it connected to the madness.
The ocean floor splits open and that means hysteria on land. Really?
We spent days over the cracks. We heard things. Saw things looking back at us.
I was on the Titania before I came here. It seems you were all hitting the bottle pretty hard. Why?
To stop them from rioting. To save them from despair. After those dives, anyone would turn to drink.
So, the diving did a number on your crew. But what happened in the port?
I don't know. They were calm until we docked, and then they lost it. And many good men lost their lives.
I think it'd be an understatement to say your expedition met with disaster.
There are things that should never be found, Mr. Reed. I only wish I'd known that then. Maybe they'd still be alive. The scientists, my crew, none of them deserved what happened to them.
Did you know Albert Throgmorton made it to shore?
Albert survived? Is he here?
No. He didn't make it. He's dead as the rest. Murdered in the port. But what about the others?
I don't know. My crew left them down there, underwater. I ordered a rescue attempt, but they threatened mutiny.
You've got a good reason for leaving the expedition to die, right?
You weren't there. Day after day on that ship, it was a horror, Mr. Reed.
Ooh.
We saw...
Oh, fuck, I messed that up.
Tell me what happened on the last dive.
Okay, notice yourself, never touch a right click.
The divers go down, then come up at a prearranged time. But not one surfaced that day. In the end, I sent a team to check. They returned with Albert, but all were half mad with fear.
Could you take me out to where the last dive took place?
No. You can't follow them, Mr. Reed. It's suicide. Worse than suicide.
I'm a Navy diver, Captain. And with all due respect, I'm not afraid of boogeymen.
I don't care. I'm not taking you there. And besides, you'll never follow them without proper equipment.
Do you know where I can get a good diving suit?
My men got theirs from a local factory. If you're that bullheaded, I'll write down the address.
Where's the logbook from the Titania?
Well, I had it with me, but I was all out of it by the time I got here. I remember the surgery ward. When I came round, my things were gone.
Get better soon.
Surgery room, I think that was bottom floor? Yeah. Surgery and storage. Nope.
Take the patient's things and throw them in storage.
That was a bit abrupt. An accident place. Crew complaining of noises and no sleep. Fish behaving strangely. March 22nd, reached the crew reporting hallucinations. 23rd, distributed rum, hopefully it will distract them. 23rd, found an air pocket at the caverns near the Devil's Teeth, close to the city. Scientists discovered walls, ancient walls, and asked for crates with tools. Or sent Tate and Myers down to investigate after surfacing deadline past. 24th, Tate and Myers returned with only Albert Throgmorton, who is now completely unhinged. His madness, disturbing, unsettling. Crew dragged Albert to a lifeboat, tried to stop them, resulted in mutiny.
Be safe. We don't have any free beds left.
So what am I doing here? Well, just be able to get there by boat. Seasmith Avenue between Levi Coffin Avenue and Deep Shore. Levi Coffin, Seasmith, Levi Coffin, Deep Shore, Levi Coffin. Okay, so it's here-ish, roughly. Seasmith Avenue between Levi Coffin Avenue and Deep Shore Road. So, yeah, somewhere right here. No, this is Seasmith, so it's here actually. Neat. Where are we at? Let's make it. Just about 4 hours. I do, however, need a shower before I go to bed, so I'm gonna call it there. think I've missed all of these people. Right, anyway. Either way. Right. See, is there anyone worthwhile to raid right now? Moose is playing for honor. Sheep's playing for honor. Eh. Basically no one. So in that case, just call it there then. Ugh. Getting tired now. Ugh. As you can tell, I've not had a fucking shower in a little while. And I got rained on today, so definitely need one before, because I've got college tomorrow. Right. I still don't know how to end this properly. Yeah, I'm stopping. I'm going to go to bed. Because I've got college tomorrow and all that. So I'm enjoying this one. Definitely going to play more of it. Because it's rather fun. Not at all. But yeah, usual thank yous and goodbyes. I'll see you all next time. Until then, keep being beautiful people.